Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Severe storms raced across the area Tuesday afternoon. We have a look at your storm reports, plus a look at Wednesday's rain chances and a big cool down in your forecast. That's all coming up.
Noah Trout's accused abductors are here in the jail behind me. Coming up, I'll tell you what led investigators to Allegheny County, nearly 2 hours from his home.
Getting right to those severe storms tonight. Thanks for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Lindsay Ward.
And I'm John Carlin. A person was taken to the hospital after a tree fell onto a home screened-in porch in Roanoke County. You see it right here between us tonight. Authorities say the person is expected to be okay.
We saw heavy waves of rain here in Roanoke. This is a bird's eye view from this afternoon's storms right here. And right now, more than 30,000 Appalachian Power customers are without power. But the Roanoke Valley wasn't the only one with side effects from the storm. 10 News reporter Shane Dwyer joins us now live from Botetourt County. So Shane, you've been able to see a couple places out there this evening. What is it that you have seen as far as damage goes?
Well, Lindsay and John, it seems like this storm just took a huge brunt along the 460 corridor. This is actually some of the minor stuff that we've seen here. This is on Fields Avenue right now in Blue Ridge, right here at the edge of Botetourt County, right before you cross into Bedford County. And this is a tree that fell down on these power lines here. Thankfully, here in this neighborhood, besides the damage to the power lines, no other damage here to any other homes. But I want to go ahead and show you this video from Bedford County. This is what we showed you earlier at 5 o'clock. This is on Ridgecrest Circle in Montvale. Mobile home straight up blown off its foundation there, as you see it in that mobile home park. About 3 different homes there on the front side of that mobile home park affected by these high winds, and then some massive trees that I can't even get my arms all the way wrapped around, blown down in the front of the yards. Now, the one home that was blown off its foundation has been condemned this evening, and that person will have to find another place to spend the night. But the good news is the rest of the places checked out okay. A Bedford County building official was out there doing inspections and letting people know whether it was safe to go back into their homes or not. Thankfully, again, those trees falling out in the yards, not coming down on any types of homes or cars or anything like that, and no injuries that we were able to see or anything that we were able to report. Back out with us live here in Botetourt County. We did get a report that there might be some more damage around the corner from here, so we're going to go check that out. We'll continue to be in the storm chaser this evening, and if you're seeing things out there that we're not seeing, be sure to send us a message on Facebook and let us know. Live in Botetourt County, Shane Dwyer, 10 News, working for you.
And we have just learned that one person was killed in the storm in Amherst County. A tree down on a car near B Street causing that one fatality, but those severe storms did quickly move out today, leaving scenes like the one you see beside me here from our New College Institute Skycam. And there you see what we've been looking at. Meteorologist Justin McKee is now joining us. So Justin, what kind of storm reports are you seeing around the region today?
It's mainly been trees down so far. Wind really the main threat with these storms that have been coming in, and we continue to get new storm reports by the minute. So if something happened in your neighborhood, please let us know about it. Of course, that one in Amherst County just came down about 5 minutes ago. Oakville over in Appomattox County had some trees down. The same case over in Salem as well as Glasgow. And then we had nickel-sized hail in Big Island over in Bedford County. Did get a report of a structure fire from some lightning over in Daleville. But the good news to report as we go into our evening is we have the all clear. The severe thunderstorm watch that was in effect until 8 p.m. was canceled early for all of us. So that is great news. The main line of the storms came through this afternoon, but it has been clear of our area for at least an hour and a half now. It looks like the rain that we've been tracking down in Southside starting to move out, so that's some good news. Got to keep a small chance of a shower or storm in the forecast as we go into the evening as well as tonight. You can see the temperatures are starting to recover after that rain came through. Most of us hanging out in the 70s at the moment, and we will fall through the 70s as we go into this evening. Eventually, you're going to wake up tomorrow with temperatures in the 60s. One more warm day on Wednesday before a big cool down. Those details in a few minutes.
And of course, be the first to know whenever storms are happening. Download the WSLS 10 News and our weather app to get alerts sent straight to your phone.
Now, Nancy Friedley and Bobby Lee Taylor are currently being held here at the jail as investigators piece together a timeline of what happened and why they allegedly kidnapped Noah Trout.
We're very glad that this child was found unharmed.
Investigators are trying to piece together the motive behind the kidnapping of 2-year-old Noah Trout.
We're going back retroactively, looking at things that happened before, during, and now after. just to make sure that we have everything possible we can for a good outcome with the prosecution of this case.
10 News was the only station there when 44-year-old Nancy Friedley was taken into custody at her Clifton Forge home, where investigators say Trout was found unharmed.
We actually got a picture this morning of him asleep in his own bed, which was a good feeling.
Because Trout was taken from a church in Giles County, its sheriff's office is leading the investigation. While they got dozens of tips, they say it was ultimately law enforcement who figured out where Noah was.
Wasn't anybody in specific that gave us any information. It was good old-fashioned law enforcement work that got this job done.
Friedley's boyfriend, Bobby Lee Taylor, is also facing kidnapping charges in Allegheny County. We spoke with a man claiming to be his brother.
Come find out that she went and stole this kid from a church. Man, that's just ridiculous.
Still, a motive or connection is unclear. Investigators believe it will take time to get more answers.
There's been a lot of emotions over the last 2 days, and in some of these cases, sometimes you don't get to deal with happy endings, and we're very happy that this one ended the way it did.
Now, Friedley is expected to be taken to a jail in Giles County before she and Taylor have appearances in court in June. In Covington tonight, Annie Schroeder, 10 News, working for you.
New tonight, Virginia Tech receives its largest donation ever. Boeing announced a $50 million multi-year commitment to help kickstart the Innovation Campus in Alexandria. Boeing plans to offer scholarships, recruitment, and fund STEM pathway programs to help make the campus more diverse. Leaders say the money will help establish the Washington, D.C. metro area as the world's next major tech hub.
In the Boeing company, we get together once or twice a week, and we talk about our biggest need, and it's this. It's talent in these fields, all things STEM, and specifically data science, data engineering, and the application of those skills in a world that wants to explode right in front of us.
As we've reported, VT leaders are working to develop the most diverse graduate technology program in the country. And the Hill City names its top Teacher of the Year.
I'm still in shock, I think so. I don't know. It is a huge honor.
How about that? What this Lynchburg leader has done to help her students during an unprecedented time. Well, it's safe to say people are itching to get out of the house and have something fun on their calendar.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
To celebrate its National Travel and Tourism Week, the week spotlights the important role travel plays in our local economies. In fact, before the pandemic, travel supported 17 million American jobs.
And this year's theme, the power of travel, is a theme that Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge says is fitting for 2021.
It's really what we feel is going to reconnect America. It's going to bring back small businesses, and it's going to, get people back to some sense of normalcy. But people are really looking to get out and, see the area and just do something different.
Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge just relaunched its monthly events blog, and you can log on to our website, WSLS.com, for a link to all the local things that you can check out in May.
And we want to give you a live look from Lynchburg, where the Hillcats are hosting their home opener.
Coming up, our sports team will show you the changes from COVID to minor league restructuring.
And really glad to see the weather clear up in Lynchburg for that Hillcats home opener. You can see it looks a whole lot different outside than it did earlier today. We'll let you know if there's any storms in the forecast on your Wednesday after the break.
Well, in this year, unlike any other, educators have gone above and beyond to help their students adapt to a new way of learning.
And that is exactly what this Lynchburg City Schools Teacher of the Year is doing. New at 6 tonight, 10 News reporter Tim Harfman shows us how the 4th grade teacher stands out.
A surprise celebration for Lynchburg City Schools Teacher of the Year. Rachel Parr, a 4th grade math and science teacher at T.C. Miller Elementary.
I'm still in shock, I think so. I don't know. It is a huge honor.
Superintendent Dr. Crystal Edwards says each school nominated one educator who remained dedicated to families during the pandemic.
There were so many people who just stepped up to the plate and did so much above and beyond to help our children, Ms. Parr being one of them. just being exemplary in that.
Despite social distancing, Parr wants to be connected to her 38 students.
Each one is an individual, right? And they're each just so special to me. And when they walk into my classroom, I want them to feel like you are created to accomplish great things, and we're going to make that happen.
For those who don't walk into the classroom because they're learning virtually, Parr created a YouTube channel.
I did a bunch of teaching videos, so I have a whole library of that up, so my kids have access to that content, and they're able to pause it and replay it.
She also checks in on students through weekly Zoom meetings. Edwards says Parr faced the challenge in a fun way.
She took the virtual world and just said, all right, I'm gonna learn it, do it, and move forward with it.
And inspiring kids to take risks.
So we want our students to take on challenges and conquer great things.
This Teacher of the Year receiving an A for appreciation. In Lynchburg, Tim Harfman, 10 News, working for you.
Your local weather authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Looking a whole lot better outside than it did earlier today when we were dealing with those thunderstorms across the region. You can see the clouds overhead at Poor Mountain, Virginia Tech, Roanoke-Blacksburg Airport, as well as Martinsville. John Carlin already asking me, can he take the bike out for the evening? I think you're going to be good to go, John. The chance for rain pretty low for the rest of this evening as well as tonight. Quite a few storm reports, as much as 30 or even 40 across southwest and central Virginia. I want to show you a couple of those. One of the first ones we got to came in around 2 p.m. This was over in Pulaski County, Grayson-town. They got some hail over that way. And then also we had this storm report of a tree down along Lithia Road. That was in Buchanan around 3 p.m. And luckily, all of that activity that was causing those storm reports has moved out of the area. You can see it was moving at a pretty quick clip and pretty strong at that. And we've been tracking a little bit of shower activity down in Southside the last couple of hours here, but it looks like that is moving out. So most of you staying dry as we go into this evening. So that's great news. Temperatures are starting to warm back up actually after those storms came through. Check out Smith Mountain Lake back up to 80 degrees. Roanoke, you're at 76 after a quick dip when the showers and storms were coming through. Lynchburg back up to 73. Seeing the middle 70s across Southside and then down to the 60s for folks in the NRV. Looks like overnight tonight, maybe a couple of showers around, but not a big deal. And we'll see mild and also muggy conditions. Our lows down to the 60s. Your Wednesday is going to feature some warm stuff. We're going to be above average once again, the high 77 degrees, and we'll throw a 30% chance of rain in the forecast throughout the course of the day, maybe a spot shower or storm at some point. Best chance for any severe weather tomorrow is going to be across Southside. So that's folks in Halifax, down in Pittsylvania, Charlotte County, maybe even parts of Appomattox, as well as Campbell counties, and that's going to be a level 1 risk, so much lower than it was today. For some perspective, we were under a level 2 risk, a slight risk for much more of the area on our Tuesday. So just that small chance for a little bit of rain on Wednesday, and then behind a front that is going to bring that chance, it looks like we're going to be about 10 degrees below average by Thursday, and you're going to see the humidity really leave our forecast, so that's really good news. A lot of folks looking forward to a Mother's Day, and it does look like the forecast is going to turn out okay. It's not perfect, but it's also not terrible. So we'll get to that coming up in just a second. But I want to zoom things out, give you a look at what we're tracking. So there's this front out to the west and a low pressure system associated with it. And that's what we're going to be watching as we go into your Wednesday. As that gets closer and closer to us, it looks like the chance of rain back in our forecast tomorrow, but it isn't quite as high and it's not going to be as serious as it was today. And then behind the front, it does look like we are going to have some drier air that is going to filter into the region by the time we get to the Thursday. And also it looks like we're going to see some cooler temperatures behind the front as well. You can see that change in the temperatures. 69 on Wednesday, just 60 through Thursday and Friday in the New River Valley. A similar change for the Highlands. You see the 30% chance of showers and storms in Southside tomorrow. We have an equal 30% chance as we go into your Friday for that zone. Here's your Lynchburg area forecast. Hey, we're going to be in your town on Friday, 67, 30% chance of rain there. And then those chances clear up by Saturday. Mother's Day, small chance of rain, also a high of 75 and maybe a little bit more rain early next week in the Roanoke Valley. Appy?
All right, Justin, we'll check in live in Lynchburg, where the Hillcats are about to get things started for 2021. WSLS 10's In Your Town is in Lynchburg all week long, and one of the great traditions of the Hill City, baseball. Founded in 1963, the Hillcats have been going strong ever since. Lynchburg currently the low A affiliate of the Cleveland Indians. That said, our own Brooke Leonard joins us from Bank of the James Stadium for tonight's home opener versus Fredericksburg. And with the restructuring of minor league baseball plus COVID, plenty of changes for Brooke to talk about. Brooke?
Yeah, Appy, it's been over 600 days since there's been a game in Lynchburg. I know it's really hard to believe, but tonight is super exciting. And there's a couple COVID restrictions in place that we talked about at 5 o'clock. There's spaced out seating. You have to wear your mask and no waiting in lines. You can just order your food on your phone. And not to mention, General Manager Chris Jones said this team should be pretty good.
We're excited. I can't believe it's actually happening. I look around and the stadium looks the best it's ever looked, so we're excited. I'm hearing we have some of the top prospects in the organization, 5 of the top 15, which is incredible to have. It's a young team, but from everything we're hearing, it's exciting and it's going to be a good team. So it's a huge energy. I mean, I know I'm going to probably fight back a few tears, but we're excited. I mean, it's going to be a great atmosphere for what we can, our 1,500 people that we can have here. So.
Yeah, Appy, the fans are all here. They're all pretty spaced out, but it looks like a good crowd. First pitch is in just a few minutes. We are so excited, and of course, we'll have highlights at 11 at the Bank of the James Stadium. I'm Brooke Leonard. Back to you.
News and notes for you. The Salem opener on the road is at Delmarva. Good news, Christiansburg's Derek Lancaster released from the hospital today after that wreck at Talladega. And May 30th, the Indy 500, Mike Tirico, Jimmy Johnson, and Danica Patrick bringing you all the action on NBC.
Nightly news coming up next.
We'll see you back here at 7.